Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I've got my good friend, Super Julie Braun, on the show, and she is a regular contributor on The Price of Business. And she's with a great company called Super Interns, and they are as super as they sound at superinterns.com. What they have done is they have raised the whole management and choosing of interns to an incredibly high level. I don't know how many people have, in frustration, tried to create intern programs in their companies, have given it up really rather quickly because it's a lot of work unless you know what you're doing. And systems are so important. And she develops systems that are great not only for the students, but for the employers. And I'm a huge fan. And as a fan, I love to have her on the program and to bring on some great guests, which I see we have lined up for us today. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Good morning.
You bet. Tell us a little more about Super Interns and then introduce us to your guest today.
Sure thing. Well, what we do at superinterns.com is we help both businesses and for-purpose organizations grow successfully by utilizing interns. We also help interns get amazing internships that they can leverage into careers. Today's guest is CEO William Belle of Color Media, Inc. William, good morning. Please tell us about your business.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Kevin. Yeah, so a little bit about Color and what we do here. I'll start with our slogan, Marketing 101 meets Marketing 2.0. We're similar to a financial advisor who comes in and look at your financial portfolio. They look at your big picture with your, what are your goals, where are you at today. We do the same thing with marketing and advertising. The landscape for advertising is changing at warp speed from new media, new platforms, new devices. So what we do, we come in, we look at the big picture of all your advertising, your marketing, your branding, and from a holistic point of view, we put together a game plan on, how do we differentiate your brand from the millions of other brands that's out there. And I'll give you an example. When you look at the App Store and all the companies and all the apps in the App Store, there's millions of them. So, when you're developing a new app, you're saying, how do I take my app and differentiate from the millions that are in there? You have to tell that story, and you have to develop that brand, and that's what we do. We develop that brand.
Yeah, very interesting. So kind of give us an overview of the company itself. How many employees, how old, that type of thing.
There's about 40 employees. We're a little over 2 years old. So we are young, but we're rapidly growing. We're here in Soho, New York. And I like to call us a group of artsies and a group of techies, because that's exactly who we are.
Yeah, very good. Julie?
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit about what challenges you experienced in the first year you started?
Oh, boy, challenges. Well, I'll go over the biggest challenge when we first opened our doors here is, we opened our doors with a guarantee for ROI performance. We were guaranteeing all of our early clients 100% guarantee on ROI on their advertising, which was very controversial, but we did it sort of prematurely. So, early on we learned, hey, look, we cannot give all of our clients 100% ROI-driven performance or we're going to be out of business. So quickly we switched gears and we said, look, it's case by case, depending on your business and the competitive landscape, and depending on, what you allow us to do with your marketing and advertising, then we can stand behind a ROI performance-driven guarantee. So that was a big mistake we made early on, but we learned quickly. We were able to learn from it and recover quickly, and we're rapidly growing because we still keep that at core.
Yeah, and how do we pronounce the name? Color?
Color.
Color.
Correct. It's Color Media. So that's Color.
Yeah, and you can find it online at COLURE, color.co, color.co. Super Julie, your next question.
Yeah, so when you think about starting this business, who really influenced you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think we were influenced by the market. So I wouldn't say a specific person, but I think the market. The today's market is in a paradigm shift where it's rapidly changing. Technology is rapidly changing, and myself and the other founders, we actually found ourselves sipping coffee at the Panera Breads in Manhattan and the Bridges Lounge uptown. And we were staring at each other saying, you know, if the markets are rapidly changing, but the advertising solutions aren't changing, meaning there was no company who were giving access to the small and mid-sized businesses cross-platform advertising solutions. So we came together and we created Color because we saw the paradigm shift, and right now it's even shifting even more dramatically, where everything's going mobile. And you know, literally, if you're a business owner and you don't have a mobile strategy today, then you're losing because your competitors are beating you to the punch and they're going after your lunch. So mobile is definitely one of those reasons why we put together Color.
Yeah, very interesting. Got to wrap it up. Any final thoughts there on your part, Super Julie?
Well, I just want to thank William so much because there are so many people who are very, very confused about what to do in marketing, and I think you guys, what you're doing and what you've created is absolutely evolutionary, so thank you.
And we're working on some projects that are game changers as well, so I can't wait to talk about them next time.
Yeah, well, we'll have to look into that. William Belle, he's CEO of Color Media, and that's Color, COLURE.co. And, of course, Super Julie Braun, she's a regular here on this program, a contributor, and you can learn more about her at superinterns.com. Thanks to both of you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
When we come back, much more for you right here on The Price of Business. Do want to remind you, best content here does show up over there, including this interview, at usdailyreview.com, the national news website, getting over 1 million hits a month. Make sure you check that out. Stay tuned for more right after this.